Hello everybody, this is PinstripeParagon and welcome back to Let's Play Chaos Wars. So one thing I just wanted to go over really quick is some of the attributes that our characters have. So Hyoma has Genius, which helps his weapon advancement, and also Bond of Friendship, which really boosts his power if Shizuku and Hayatamaru are in a team attack. And did they really misspell his name? Oh my god! They misspelled his name in that. Oh my god. So Rin actually has Gate Knowledge, which increases her mentality by a lot. And then, essentially, if you don't use her in battle, somehow, you get a lot more money. But, to be honest, it could be a good thing because a lot of the items you can buy later on are really expensive. So, same thing with Hayatamaru and Hyoma and all that. He has total stats improvement increase, which is nice. And then S-gauge level raise when the enemy is defeated, which is actually really good. Let me see, what's all this? And this is all for, like, realize. But that's a lot to go over. So, let's just use the key we got last time and see what happens with it, what unlocks. This tune is pretty chill. Oh, a new character?
What? Where am I?
Oh no, not again.
Hello. Who are you? And where am I?
Who are you? Where am I? Where are you?
Wait, Mui, we'll explain everything.
Oh, you know her? Good.
Hi, Hero. How have you been?
Same as always. You haven't changed a bit. Seems like you'll never grow up.
Pretty much.
That's not very nice. Of course, I'm growing every day. You don't look any different either, Hero. But how people look isn't everything, you know.
Really? Then did you master the Devil's Sword completely?
I doubt it.
Well, not perfectly, but I'm a lot better than before. Look, I always keep it with me. What? What's going on?
You lost it, didn't you?
What's wrong, Mui?
I don't know, but now I can't draw my devil's sword.
Great.
Usually you would have to realize before you could retain a weapon. Maybe it's affected a key of some kind.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
An
You make no
object
sense.
that has a similar wavelength to a very powerful key is sometimes affected by that key.
Huh.
Maybe the key that has the similar wavelength is in an unusable state right now.
Great.
What can I do to get this sword out of its scabbard?
I don't know.
We need to find that key and put it together with your sword, and I think we can solve the problem. That's just a wild guess, though.
Please tell me there's something you know for sure.
This kind of thing doesn't happen every day, you know.
In this game, it does.
Where can I find that key?
That's out of my range of knowledge.
Of course.
You definitely need that key. We'll help you since we are all lost to the same fate.
Oh no, am I lost again?
Oh my god.
Speaking of being lost, I have to tell you a little bit more about your situation.
What possibly could she say now? That there's no way back? Okay, so Mui is now a new party member. Let's take a look at her stats real quick. She's okay, I guess, but if she has any light skills, that would be excellent. And wow, if she doesn't have any. Well, in that case... Oh, she hasn't realized yet, so... do I have another lance? Yeah, but it does not help at all. It honestly makes things much worse. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can really use Mui at this point, because I can't use charge. I can use sword attack, but that's really it. She already has sword attack to begin with. Whatever. So, let's see where our main objective is. If it's anywhere. Oh, it's right here. That name is... Oh. If you know what I'm referencing, it's one of my older videos, like one of those GTA Online highlights I did a long time ago. My friend was like, my name is... And he strummed his guitar.
Are you sure this is the right place?
Yeah.
Yes, the time for them to come out is around now, too.
You sure?
A phantom thief who's jacking people at night. Is this some kind of joke?
Sounds like it.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh no.
You should never have exposed yourselves to the most magnificent moi!
Is this really happening?
Talking about himself?
Yeah.
Even in the darkest of eras, I stand yet for justice. Vanquish evil and succor the weak. My heart can acquit tyranny not a single jot.
There he is, up on the roof. It's pretty easy to tell he's a moron and a show-off.
Yep.
Ha! The grand Papillon of love and justice arriveth post hastily.
Oh no.
Who dares to be a wanton victim of my fiery passion to make straight this crooked world?
I dare to get the hell out of here.
He is obviously way out there.
Yep. Alright, so let's do this. What the Okay, so Uru is required for this battle, which is perfectly fine. So, actually, no, I can't look at their freaking things? Really? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, so let's see. It might be a good idea to possibly rest Rin. No, because those cat things are weak to water, so I really want Rin in this battle. It'll make things a bit easier. Then Hero. I wonder if she can move past that rock. That'd be nice. Let's see. Rin right about here. See, the problem is, you really have a very small radius here. Let's see. Who could I choose? Who has the better, like, attacks? Definitely Okita. So, I'll go with him. Okay. For whatever reason, Uru just starts over there, but I think the way I'm going to go about this is sort of like, have a circle like this. Go like that. You know, counterclockwise. So, let's see. Rin, first move. You can go in a pit. Oh, no. Sorry. You know, no. Can't go in the pit. Okay, so, Frost should do a ton of damage to this Popple here. It's only rank 5 as it is. And then again, Rin's only rank 6. But that still did 55 damage. If I can get over there and take it out, that'd be excellent. Let's see, crosscut. And I can also use another Frost. Excellent. Like, in this game, it's better to gang up on one enemy and then go for other enemies. Just because... It's mainly because of that red bar. They'll regain their HP over time, so you might as well just try and take them out as soon as you can. So, just wait. Okita. I could probably start attacking that guy if I'm lucky. Now, the thing is, technically, he was able to get closer, but because this rock is in the way, he can't exactly just pass through it. Now, Hero can because of her better move radius. So, let me see what this guy is weak to. Looks like wind is going to be my best bet, so I'm going to try a Sonic Edge. Sonic Edge, Sonic Edge, Sonic Edge. Alright, there we go. That was a decent attack. Looks like it'll regain most of that HP, though, which is a shame. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to save my realizes for a little bit. And, I figured out what Shadow Hearts game Karen is from. She is from Covenant. See, I've only played Shadow Hearts 1 and Kodelka. I bring Kodelka up because it's actually the precursor to the Shadow Hearts franchise. For those that didn't know that. Okay. Oh, wait. Well, this is actually a pretty decent skill because they are weak to wind. So, no. Let's go with another Sonic Edge. I'm not sure what would do the best right now. But, yeah, so I've actually started playing through Shadow Hearts 1 again. I'm not sure if I've ever said the story behind Shadow Hearts 1 and why I never completed it. But essentially what happened was I had gotten through a good chunk of the game. And I got in this one area. And for whatever reason, the game would continuously freeze during a loading sequence. And I was like, well, what's going on? So I tried taking it back to the store. Because, you know, at the time, this store was just... Oh my god, I loved this video game store. They had such good selection, such great prices. And so I took it back there, and they, you know, resurfaced it. And that doesn't work. So I'm like, well, that didn't work. But then I noticed something. And it turns out that this was most likely the problem. I'm not sure how this happened, or if it was there from the beginning, or if it was even a PS2. But somehow, the disc had scratches in the center. And, I mean, if you've had this before, you know, at that point, it is basically irreparable. Which, that was really depressing for me because I was in love with the game at the time. And so it took me about 2 years, maybe a year and a half to finally replace it. Because it's funny. During the time I had bought it, they had like 3 copies there. And then it had been a couple months because I was playing. I didn't have time to play it when I first got it. And then when I went back, they're like, they're all gone. I'm like, oh, come on. Oh, I mean, it's expected. It's an uncommon game. It's really good. So I'm not at all surprised that they didn't have any copies left. But I mean, there were like 3 or 4 after I bought it, I should say. It was like, I checked just to see like if they still had any more, because they had like 2 when I first got it, and then that happened, and I'm like, no. But luckily, I had gotten a warranty on the game, so they basically just gave me $30 in credit, and I think I put that towards Magic Knight Ray Earth on the Sega Saturn, which that's a pretty expensive game, but they actually had it because it was like the owner's copy of the game, and he was trying to keep the store afloat, which, you know, it's really sad because shortly after, you know, they closed down. I mean, I became friends with the owner, I guess you can say. And, because, you know, we had a lot of common interests, like, you know, JRPGs, baseball, and, you know, it was just really sad to see it go down like that. Because, see, it's kind of risky to open a store like that up anyway where I live, because we have already a GameStop, which basically just hurt business entirely. And then we have another sort of store that sells basically any sort of media, whether it's movies, music, and video games. So that was like, this is all on the same sort of street, right? Well, like it's all down the highway, but you know, it's a little hard to explain. But so there was that, and then at the mall, which isn't exactly in the same town, but it's still close enough to possibly have affected business. There was another store that was basically another multimedia store, and you know, it was just going to be hard for them to keep going, because you know, when you trade stuff in, you usually don't get as much as you would like for it. I know that's certainly the case for me, and you know, I understand why it's like that, because they got to keep a business running too. Because like, I mean, most stores like that are, their main business is from trade-ins. And like, what was nice at the time was, you know, people were able to trade in their old games, you know, like NES and 64 and all that. But you know, they could have done that at the other store anyway. Like, like another thing was, you didn't get that much from this store either, but that's because their prices were so low. Like, these were genuinely good prices on games. Like, I got Vandal Hearts 1 for like 10 bucks. I was shocked, because like that game is, I mean, it's also a really good game, but it's also kind of pricey nowadays. Because I know another store had it. It was probably like 30. You know, and that, I mean, that store is where I've gotten most of my, you know, uncommon games. Like, not necessarily modern day, because a lot of those are pretty common now. But like, oh, this dude is from Shadow Hearts as well. I forgot to mention that, but what were some other games that I got from there? I know for a fact I got Eternal Poison from there, which I still don't know how I feel about the game. I need to give it another playthrough. Okay, I'm gonna realize. Oh, can I not? Huh. Weird. So, would crosscut work better? Yeah, it looks like it, because he's got so much resistance to fire. Ooh, yeah. I could show off God Breath, because I haven't done that yet. And I'll still get a chance to attack as well. This basically is just a huge stat boost for offense and defense. So, oh, now he can realize. Okay. He must have not have had enough S-gauge or something. So, I'm going to use Frost again, and it looks like Hyoma won't be able to attack after all. This thing is a little weird. But, let's see. Okita, looks like you won't be able to do that much. So just wait, and give me your worst. Okay, Bare Fist, that definitely is not your worst. Alright, Hyoma, realize, really boost that strength. Especially after the God Breath. Man, you're going to be unstoppable. Let's just take a look at his stats real quick. 150 and 127. How awesome is that? And then he can use LFLS, which honestly I could have used last turn, but hey, it's another combo, and it just works. Alright, come on. Do some really good damage. That was not what I was expecting. But hopefully I can still do some attacks. And wow, that was terrible. Okay, so Hero. How close can I get? Can I get over there? No. So it looks like my best form of attack is going to be Sonic Edge. Because he is weaker to Sonic Edge than Burn. But it still could be better. Only one? Really? Well, I guess that's more of a mentality skill anyway. Let's see. Can I reach him? No. Not at all. So what I'm actually going to do with Uru is I'm going to head over here. There we go. And then Rin. Let's use Frost. Unfortunately, I can't combo. There we go. So, I'm just wondering, any of you ever played Shadow Hearts? It's probably one of my favorite RPGs. That and Kodelka. Like, again, I still haven't beaten Shadow Hearts, though, but I can still say it's one of my favorites. Kodelka was also a really good game. It was sort of like a survival horror RPG. A little more... I can't really say it was more of a horror game than Parasite Eve, because like Parasite Eve 2 was more of a survival horror. But I guess, because like the thing is, Kodelka isn't that scary at all. Mainly because things don't pop out. There really aren't that many weird things going on. I mean, yeah, it's the whole game has some weird stuff going on, but like that's because it's just like sort of a haunted chapel almost, you know. And you'd have to play the game to understand. But like Parasite Eve was just weird. All those like transformations, all that goop. I mean, that still really wasn't even survival horror either, because at least the first one. I say that because the enemies don't pop out. There are random battles, yes, but there's like a loading screen for those, so it's like the anticipation is just gone. You know what's coming up, and like it's just not scary. They're good games, yes, but I don't know. The Papillon or whatever it's called. What? Maybe you do. True. Then again, there are some really weird characters in Shadow Hearts, though. And so, that battle is done. Pretty good time as well. Only 23 minutes. Really, only about 15 for the whole battle itself.
He sure can run. I think we lost him.
I think he lost
What are
us.
you guys doing out here?
What? But aren't you the...
I found him, the Grand Papillon.
Oh my god, you've ruined Karen as well. I haven't played Covenant,
What are you talking about?
but I've seen
You, Grand Papillon.
Covenant a little bit, and Karen... Oh,
Who, me?
no.
I'm just Yoim.
Yoim? Yoim? I would have called you Joachim.
I'm not that incredibly brave and righteous thief known as the Grand Papillon.
Yeah, you are. Freaking
What is he
scrub.
saying?
I think he thinks we don't know.
If you want to hide your identity, maybe you shouldn't leave your mask under your belt.
What?
What?
Wait, there is no...
I tricked you.
Oh my god. The way he said that. I tricked you. Yep, I
That's
tricked you.
dirty.
That's dirty. Yeah.
You should give up. We caught you red-handed.
No way. I can't let you villains mess with my professional wrestling dojo.
Professional wrestling dojo? Why are we the villains in the first place?
Yeah.
You can't fool me. I know you are the pawns of the Luen.
We're not.
The Lewin. We should listen to him more closely.
There are treasures underneath the wrestling dojo? No kidding.
I don't care if there are treasures. They said there is a key hidden under my dojo.
Oh,
But for
really?
me, my dojo is a treasure. A holy place to spread the message to the world of how beautiful professional wrestling can be.
except WWE.
So did you try to find it?
I think this is it.
It is a key.
Oh my god, Rin.
You carry it with you?
You're being chased because of that, right? Then just give it up to us.
Yeah.
Wow! Are you saying you're going to volunteer yourself to fight against evil?
Sure.
Oh, you are good kids. Thank you.
What game are you from?
That's okay. We're sorry for chasing you around for no reason either.
That's nothing. I must show you my appreciation,
No, you don't.
but I don't have anything to give you. So I'll give you my power to help you. Yes, I'll protect you as the Grand Papillon of love and justice with my whole body and love and passion.
We'll pass on the love and the passion.
Yeah.
Did we really need his help?
No, but we did get the coin key and Yoim. I'm just gonna call him Joachim. I don't care if his name is Yoim. But that's gonna do it for today's episode. Well, yeah. So that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching. Later days.